I say this with tongue in cheek that I was this handsome 210-pound lieutenant colonel.
He is dropped. Oh, what a terrific play by Greg Gadson.
With the best job in the Army, leading our nation's most precious asset, those sons and daughters that raise their right hand to defend our way of life. I mean, there's just no better responsibility you can have as a military officer. I just enjoyed being a soldier. It motivated me to get up every day and be the best I could be. Your body, it becomes singularly focused on dealing with the injuries, and everything else is kind of secondary. Seeing some of the faces of the people looking at me that told me everything. I didn't know whether I was going to make it home. And you're just wondering if this is some dream and that you're going to wake up one morning and your legs are going to be there. On the 7th of May 2007, I was injured by an improvised explosive device, a roadside bomb. I was blown out of my vehicle, and I remember hitting the road and coming to a rolling stop on my back and just kind of lying there and realizing that this was pretty serious. I was evacuated and made it to Walter Reed in Washington, D.C. on the 11th of May. And ultimately, over the next 2 weeks, I would lose both my legs. Actually, the doctors had to take my left leg to save my life, and I actually made the decision for the doctors to take my right leg. Wherever you're at, when you get here, the environment just literally overwhelms you. It does it in a good way because it pulls you out. It pulls you out of wherever you are because you're now engaged. You're in a safe environment. You're in a special environment, but you're in a safe environment. You're amongst your own. One of the things that the Vail program understood more quickly than others is that it was about the family healing and not just about the individual. My kids were 13 and 14 years old, middle schoolers, and a challenging point in their life. They get plucked out of school and have their lives turned upside down as well. So I can't even imagine what they had to go through. For the past 15 years, since 2004, the Vail Veterans Program has touched the lives of more than 3,000 veterans and their family members. It's important to understand the greater context of the sacrifices that have been made throughout our nation. More than 52,000 service members have been wounded, 17,000 of them severely, and more than 400,000 carry the invisible wounds of war. And so our work is not done, and it will never be done. The Vail Veterans Program recognizes that these are lifelong injuries, these are lifelong sacrifices. They have created programs to touch different points along that journey. They're looking at ways that we can help this veteran along the way. You begin to kind of regain a confidence, a footing that, it's gonna be okay. It's just a powerful program. My physical attributes are an important part of me. They are not what defines me. What's in my heart and what's in my mind, resetting your azimuth and figuring out that you got to go out and life goes on and there's a direction to move. And now this program continues to help you develop yourself and helping you find yourself. And ultimately for me, it gave me the confidence in redefining myself that I wanted to continue to serve. And so I stayed on active duty for almost another 8 years after being wounded. The more profound part of being a part of the Vail Veterans family is that it's not, one event and move on. It's you're part of a continuum. That's to me, kind of the power of this program and how it's rooted.